sometimes coding websites tend to take longer than it actually needs to be. Well, there's a way that I use to help shorten the time that I need to code the websites, and I'm gonna share it with you, so let's go. How to code slowly. Sometimes I know that coding the websites from scratch all the way is fun, but it can also waste time when doing so, because some sections tend to look the same or similar in every website that you see, and it may get boring over time when you continuously code the same code over and over again. So I needed to find a way to save those precious time on coding the boring sections of the website, but instead use that time to code the more fun and more interesting parts of the website. And I think I found it. The secret. I call this the super secret sections library. In this library, you have all the frequently used sections templates coded and ready. So all you have to do is to copy the sections from the library and paste it inside the website that you are doing. Then you tweak it based on the branding of the website. This method will save you time and also increase the work of your work. How to set it up? What I did to set it up is to make a new folder where I can store all the files inside of. Then for the files, instead of putting index.html, about.html, contact.html like a normal website, what I do is to name each of the files in terms of the components that are needed. Examples are hero.html, main.html, footer.html, navbar.html, etc. Same goes for the styles files and the JavaScript files. For me, right now all I need is the hero.html and the main.html files. What to code inside the files? Now for the meat of the files, the actual sections itself, the first step that I do is to collect all the section templates that I like from YouTube. These are the hero section templates that I collected so far. And these are the main section templates that I've collected so far. Then I try my best to replicate the sections inside my own file. For each hero that I'm replicating, I will put it in a div with class equals hero1 or hero2, etc. Or you can just use ID, because doing this is like giving a unique identification for each hero that you code. This will also help you with styling, because when you do styling for the unique sections that you do, it will not affect the other sections as well. You should put the identification that I just talked about in front of the whatever component that you are coding. For the images, I recommend you guys to use placeholders. The placeholder that I recommend is source equals to https://placehold.co/size you want. /100 will give you 100 pixels by 100 pixels of the placeholder. /100x200 will give you 100 pixels by 200 pixels of placeholder. To use the placeholder, all you have to do is to put the source equals to blah 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 inside the image tag. During the process, when I get stuck, I will use ChatGPT. How? I will show you some examples. In ChatGPT, I will describe in as much of the details as possible on how the sections looks like. After the description, I will add the following prompt. Try not to use a body text, as I only need the hero part. Try not to use the body text for styling. The padding of the hero should be 4 rem. Put the hero into one div, for example, class equals to hero1. 4 rem is just my preference for the space between the screen edge and the element. Put whatever number you like. Then it will spit out some code, and I will just copy and paste it inside my file. 9 times out of 10 it will look completely wrong. If it does, tell the error to it, and maybe it will be better. And if it still doesn't look as expected, at least you have something to work off from. It is now easier to make the section. AI do make mistakes. After you have done all this, then I recommend adding 100 pixels below each element to show some separation between the elements. And tada! You have your very own super secret sections library. Implementation. Now when you start your new project, you can just copy paste the sections from your library to your new file. Then tweak the styles and contents to fit the theme of your website. This way you maintain the core structure while adapting to new designs. So yeah, this is how I save time on coding websites. Anyways, that's my opinion. Bye.